Once upon a time, in a dense forest, there lived a powerful and arrogant lion named Babur. He was renowned throughout the forest for his strength and might. Claiming to be the king of the jungle, he would hunt down small animals daily to satiate his hunger. His roar was so terrifying that every creature in the jungle trembled with fear. Babur's hunger and pride grew with each passing day. He declared himself the sole king of the jungle and considered all other animals to be merely his food. Gradually, the creatures of the forest became deeply distressed by this tyranny. They had no way to live peacefully, nor the courage to confront the lion. One day, all the animals called for a meeting. The rabbit, fox, deer, monkey, and many other creatures gathered under a large banyan tree. They shared their grievances with each other. Finally, the rabbit proposed an idea. Why don't we go to the lion and plead with him to satisfy his hunger with just one animal a day instead of hunting us all? The other animals agreed with this suggestion. The next day, they all approached the lion together. Seeing them, the lion felt overjoyed, thinking that he had a feast of animals coming his way. Gathering courage, the oldest deer stepped forward and said, "O king, we animals have realized that if you hunt us all every day, there will soon be none of us left in the forest. Therefore, we wish to propose that every day we will send one animal to quench your hunger. This way, your hunger will be satisfied, and the rest of us will remain safe." After a moment of thought, the lion smiled and said, "All right, if you promise to send me one animal every day, I will refrain from hunting. But remember, if even one day goes by without receiving an animal, I will devour the entire jungle." Due to this agreement, every day, an animal would go to the lion's den to be his meal. The jungle found some peace in this arrangement, though the animals still lived under a constant shadow of fear. Nonetheless, they felt relieved to have a few more days to live. A few days later, it was the rabbit's turn. The rabbit was clever and wise. He thought, if we continue to send an animal each day to be eaten, soon none of us will be left. I must devise some way to rid us of the lion. The rabbit devised a plan and decided to outsmart the lion with patience and intelligence. He deliberately delayed his visit to the lion. Impatient, the lion waited angrily in his cave. As soon as the rabbit reached him, the lion roared, "Why are you so late? Don't you know that I am hungry?" The rabbit, with a calm demeanor, replied, "O king, I was on my way, but was stopped by another lion. He claimed that this forest now belonged to him. I pleaded with him earnestly, but he wouldn't let me proceed. I barely escaped to reach you." The lion roared angrily, "Where is this other lion? Take me to him. I'll show him who the true king of this forest is." The clever rabbit led him to a deep well in the middle of the forest. Pointing to the well, the rabbit said, "O king, the other lion is hiding within this well." When I peeked in, I saw him down there. Without thinking, the lion peered into the well. Seeing his reflection in the water, he mistook it for the challenging lion. Roaring loudly, his own roar echoed back as if the other lion was roaring in defiance. In a rage, the lion leaped into the well with all his might, only to fall into the water and drown. Soon, Babur met his demise, alone and unrescued. When the news spread that the lion was no more, the forest creatures rejoiced. They praised the rabbit's wit and bravery and appointed him as their leader. From that day forward, no animal in the forest lived in fear, and they all lived happily ever after.